Magandang umaga, Freddy. Freddy, excuse me, nakamute ka, Freddy. Freddy? Hello, rinig mo ba ako? Nakamute ka, Freddy. Tulungan kita. I-unmute. Freddy, nakamute ka, Freddy. Roma, paki-unmute po si Freddy. Yun. Hello,
hello ate. Hello po sa lahat. Magandang umaga po. Okay na ate, Ma'am Mel?
Okay, naririnig na kita.
Okay. Magandang umaga at mapagpalang umaga din po sa iyo, Melissa, at sa lahat ng mga nakasubaybay sa ating programa ngayong umaga via Zoom, Facebook at YouTube Live.
Kami po ang inyong hosts sa ating Recognition Day ngayong umaga. Atin pong simulan ang ating programa sa pag-awit ng lupang hinirang at ito po ay susundan ng isang panalangin na pangungunahan ni Mr. Bonifacio Navasero.
Tayang magiliw, prelas na silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bugaw, may dilagang tulat, awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdiningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw, ating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya dapat ay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Manalangin. Amang banal na makapangyarihan sa lahat, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa espesyal na araw na ito na ipinagkaloob po sa amin bilang pag-aalaala sa 45 anibersaryo ng National Crop Protection Center. Una po, nagpapasalamat po kami sa mga pamunahan, maging mga sa kasalukuyang pamunahan ng aming sentro na nagbigay ng talino, lakas, kakayahan upang pangunahan ang aming sentro upang makapagbigay ng dekalidad na serbisyo sa mga magsasaka sa iba't ibang individual o grupo na lumalapit sa aming pong tanggapan. Maraming pong salamat sa buhay ng bawat isa at kayo po ang patuloy na magpala sa kanilang lahat. Maging sa mga tao na nasa likuran ng pagsasakatuparan ng programa ito, hindi man po namin babanggit isa-isa ang kanilang pangalan, pero ko po nakakakilala sa kanila ang aming pong patuloy na dalangin, kundi po ang patuloy na mag-ingat at magpala sa kanilang lahat, Panginoon. Maging sa lahat ng mga kawani na bumubuo sa aming tanggapan, simula sa aming director, deputy director sa mga reps, and administrative staff, even sa mga NGWs, Panginoon. Marami pong salamat sa buhay ng bawat isa na nagsasama-sama at nagtutulong-tulong upang kahit sa gitna ng pandemya ito ay patuloy na makapagbigay ng kontribusyon sa ikaunlad po ng agrikultura sa aming bansa. Tunay na ikaw po ang siyang sumama sa amin sa 45 taon ng pagsaserbisyo. Kung wala ka, tunay na wala po kami magagawa, Panginoon. Kaya may rin po namin pinagkakalog sa iyo ang pinakamataas na papuri at pasasalamat at hinihiling din po namin iyong patuloy na magsama at paggabay sa mga susunod pang taon ng existence ng National Crop Protection Center upang patuloy na makapagbigay ng serbisyo sa aming bansa. Muli, maraming pong salamat at sa mga nalalapit ng araw at mga programa na inilaan po para sa selebrasyon na ito, ikaw po ang patuloy na sumama at umabay sa aming Panginoon. At naniniwala po kami, ang lahat ng katugunan ito ay nangyari dahil sa iyong kapangyarihan at sa ganang Espiritu na sumasama sa aming lahat. Sapagkat kung wala ka, tunay na wala po kaming magagawa. Kaya Panginoon, muli, sa iyo po ang pinakamataas na papuri, pasasalamat at pagluwalhati. Ito po ang aming sama-samang panalangin sa makapangyarihang pangalan ng iyong anak na si Jesus. Amen and amen.
Maraming salamat po Mr. Bonifacio Navasero sa panalangin. Ngayon naman po, bago natin simulan ang ating programa, gusto po nating i-acknowledge ang ating mga panauhing pandangal, mga kasamahan po natin sa NCPC, mga staffs, at ang mga viewers po natin sa iba't ibang platform. Una po kay Department of Agriculture Secretary Dr. William D. Dar.
Magandang umaga po, Secretary. Kasama din po natin si UPLB Chancellor Jose V. Camacho.
At ang Dean ng College. Good morning po, sir. At ang Dean ng College of Agriculture and Food Science, Dr. Elpidio M. Agbisit Jr.
Ang Founding Director ng NCPC, Sir Fernando Sanchez Sr. Magandang umaga po, sir.
At ang former UPLB Chancellor, Fernando Sanchez Jr. Good morning po, sir.
Kasama rin po natin si Sir Hill Magsino, ang ating former NCPC Director. Good morning, sir. Hello po.
At ang mga NCPC Management Committee na pinangungunahan ng aming butihing Director, Melvin D. Ebuenga.
Andyan din po ang aming NCPC Deputy Director, April N. Albiar.
At sa mga iba't ibang division po ng NCPC, ang una, Division 1, ang Plant Biosecurity Division na pinapangunahan po ng yours truly.
Good morning, Freddy.
Morning.
Ang sunod naman po nating Division Head ay si Dr. Marita S. Pinili. Siya po ang Division Head ng Plant Pest Management Division.
At ang Division 3, ang Pesticide Management Division na pinapangunahan po ni Miss Karen P. Ardes.
Division 4, under po kay Miss Romaline L. Miras, ang Public Service Division.
At ang Technical Support and Advisory Services Program na pinapangunahan po ni Mr. Gideon Aris S. Borgonio.
Atin din pong i-welcome and good morning po sa ating mga conferred scientists, sila Scientist Marcela M. Navasero and si Scientist Mario V. Navasero.
At sa mga kapwa nating reps, kung saan man tayo ngayon, nasa bahay, nasa office, at sa mga alumni po ng NCPC, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
I-welcome din natin, Freddy, ang ating mga administrative staff sa pangunguna, syempre ng ating AO, si Mr. Daniel Y. Alcaide.
Okay po. Ang ating anibersaryo ngayong taon ay may temang Reshaping Pest Management, Responding to Challenging Times Through Relevant and Unwavering Research and Extension.
Tama ka dyan, Freddy. Actually, itong activity natin ay prelude ng NCPC Week Long Anniversary. Hitik ang ating mga activities ngayong 45th anniversary natin. Pero sa totoo lang, meron na tayong mga activities last week kasi nagkaroon tayo ng 3 webinars. Di ba?
Opo, ate, tama po kayo. Ate Mel, dahil sa COVID pandemic na ito, hindi tayo nakapag-celebrate ng anniversary last year. Pero salamat sa teknolohiya, kahit hindi tayo magkasama-sama physically, pwede tayong mag-celebrate ngayong taon virtually nga lang. Pero bago lahat, gusto ring i-acknowledge and at the same time, i-congratulate ng NCPC ang mga outstanding researchers at administrative staffs na nagbigay dangal sa NCPC at sa buong UPLB.
Tama ka dyan. Atin din kilalanin ang mga loyalty awardees na nakasama na natin at nag-serve sa NCPC for 21 to 41 years.
Ayun po ang ating mga kasamang tumanda po ng NCPC. Para naman po formal na buksan ang programa ngayong umaga, tinatawagan ko po ang ating butihing director, walang iba kundi si Sir Melvin D. Ebuenga.
Congratulations to everyone. Give yourselves a pat on your shoulder as celebrate today our week-long celebration of the 45th anniversary of National Crop Protection Center. 45 years is indeed a huge milestone because today we celebrate all the many hours that you have contributed in building our beloved NCPC. In good times, in difficult times, and in time like this where COVID-19 tests our commitment to our NCPC mission and puts up a mountain of challenges that we need to overcome. Because we are so familiar of coming to work every day, we sometimes have taken for granted the many hours that we have invested in pursuing the NCPC mission. Today, I am reminded of all the hours that you have spent in reporting to the office and laboratories, in traveling to the fields and attending to hours and hours of meetings to address the needs of our farmers and agriculturists in the country. Because of your dedication and hard work, we have witnessed the dynamism of NCPC all throughout the challenges that we have faced, the changes we have adapted to address to these challenges, and more importantly, the courage that we have demonstrated to try new things and bring new solutions to address the needs of the farmers, have all led to making NCPC an important agency that is providing relevant services and solutions for 45 years, all in the service of the Philippine agriculture. Last week, we witnessed the 4 relevant webinars, with another one coming up on the 26th. And today, we look back to thank those individuals and institutions that mattered most in keeping our existence. To them, we thank you for clearing the path of our rightful direction, for being always there, helping us, backing us up. We also honor the personnel with exemplary performance and achievement, though most, if not all, have given their best and contribute substantially to NCPC's performance. Tomorrow, we will tackle in an integrated and harmonious manner the corn pest management problems besetting our country today. In working together with all stakeholders, we envision to formulate research programs that truly address the key pest problems done in a holistic and integrated manner. And of course, we cannot do away the tribute of our retirees who have devoted most of their lives to the center. It's an opportunity to reminisce how they have changed lives in NCPC in the eyes of their co-workers or colleagues. On top of that is the time to show our hidden talents through the TikTok Challenge 2021. Just a way to be happy in this time of pandemic. Of course, the winner in the Mobile Pest Photography Challenge will also be known. We hope that we will always work together in harmony in times of pest outbreaks, informing pest management solutions, always in one direction, to help Filipino farmers. Please be with us and enjoy during the celebration activities. Always be safe. Thank you very much and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Director Melvin. Alam ko po na maraming fruitful years pa ang NCPC under your leadership po. Ngayon naman po ay ating pakinggan ang mensahe mula sa ating very supportive Dean ng College of Agriculture and Food Science, Dean Alpidio Agbisit Jr. Bigyan po natin siya ng virtual round of applause.
On behalf of the College of Agriculture and Food Science, I would like to greet the men and women of the National Crop Protection Center a happy 45th anniversary. Special shout out to the director, Melvin Ebuenga. It is a great honor for me to be able to greet you in this joyous occasion. Reshaping pest management, responding to the challenging times through relevant and unwavering research and extension is truly appropriate for this year's celebration. For 45 years, your center has been in the forefront of pest and plant diseases management, always responding to the needs of our stakeholders, especially of our farmers. Let me take this opportunity to commend your notable efforts in research and extension. Your quick response team to date has helped more than 470 individuals and more than 40 institutions. The application you develop, Speed Tech, will definitely help in quick identification of plant pests in the field which you could prevent loss of income and harvest. The training programs you continuously offer to the industry partners will ensure that they are at par to international standards and up to date to the latest technologies and good agricultural practices. Definitely, all research efforts of your center are contributing to the sustainable agriculture that we are aiming for. 45 years after, NCPC continues to be the national center committed to pursue relevant research and extension programs necessary to promote sustainable and resilient agriculture. In the past and at the present, NCPC truly excels. On your anniversary today, I want you to think what would be NCPC 5 years from now on your 50th anniversary. How about 10 years from now? And how about 15 years from now? As CAPS is also initiating its future thinking initiatives and protocols, and with future thinking mindset, I believe NCPC will be ready and prepared with solutions for any possible pests and diseases that may emerge in the coming years. Always remember, together as a college, as a university, let us help uplift the lives of the Filipino people. Hashtag one center, one college, one university towards a resilient and sustainable food system. Thank you, and may you stay healthy at all times. To my beloved NCPC, my wish for you on this momentous celebration is Heraya Manawari. May all your dreams come true. God bless us.
Ayun po, maraming salamat po sa mensahe ng ating ever-supportive Dean ng College of Agriculture and Food Science, Dr. Agbisit. Para naman po sa kasaysayan mula sa pagkatatag hanggang sa kasalukuyan, mga produkto at mga programa ng center, panoorin po natin ang maikling video na ito.
The National Crop Protection Center was established on May 19, 1976 by virtue of Presidential Decree No. 936, issued by former President Ferdinand E. Marcos. The center is an expansion of the Rodent Research Center, which was created in 1968. Through the efforts of Minister of Agriculture Arturo Artangco Jr., former UPLB Chancellor Abelardo D. Samonte, College of Agriculture Dean Eduardo B. Perez Jr., and founding director Fernando F. Sanchez Sr., the center became a comprehensive unit on pest management. The U.S. Agency for International Development and Ministry of Agriculture provided funds for the building scholarships and for the creation of regional crop protection centers. The center's vision is world-class excellence in crop protection research, extension, and policy support programs to ensure food security, environmental sustainability, and the upliftment of the general public's quality of life. Its mission is to be a national center totally committed to pursue relevant research and extension programs necessary in the generation of appropriate technologies in sustainable agriculture and development and empowerment of its various stakeholders. Its directors: Dr. Fernando F. Sanchez Sr. He was the founder of the National Crop Protection Center and was the director from 1976 to 1989. He established the crop protection training and extension from the Rodent Research Center in 1968. He also introduced the diploma program in crop protection. Dr. Romulo G. Davide. He was the director of NCPC from 1989 to 1992. He authored the first NCPC Manual of Management and Operations. He developed pioneering research in pest management. Dr. Jose R. Medina. He was the director of NCPC from 1992 to 1995. He pioneered the mobile action groups through farmer scientists training program. He also prioritized farmer empowerment in the most remote agricultural areas in the country. Dr. Luis Ray I. Velasco. He was the director of NCPC from 1995 to 1999. He enhanced the integrated pest management by modernizing NCPC's information technology. He also published the National Pest Survey Manual as a guide for farmers and scientists nationwide. Dr. Eliseo P. Cadatan. He was the director of NCPC from 1999 to 2002. He activated NCPC's linkage with the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research by leading the BA4 network in 2002. He produced the first series of pest notes and biological control. Dr. Susan May F. Kalumpang. She was the director of NCPC in 2002 to 2005. She initiated the production of information materials such as techno-guides and posters for corn and selected vegetables for the Filipino farmers' use. She strengthened partnership with various LGUs to increase knowledge and awareness on pest management. In 2005, NCPC was integrated with the Departments of Entomology, Plant Pathology, and Weed Science as a crop protection cluster. From 2005 to 2016, the following directors of the crop protection cluster were Dr. Virginio R. Ocampo, Dr. Evelino D. Raimundo, Dr. Celio D. R. Medina, and Dr. Teresita U. Dalisay. In 2016, it was restructured as a research unit of College of Agriculture and Food Science, along with the 5 new established academic institutes and 4 restructured research institutes and centers. Dr. Gil L. Magsino became the first director of the NCPC after the declustering of the crop protection cluster in 2016. He became the director until 2020. Following him was Mr. Melvin D. Ebuenga, who is still the current director of NCPC. Mr. Ebuenga leads more than 100 personnel working together to achieve its vision to achieve world-class excellence in crop protection research, extension, and policy support programs to ensure food security, environmental sustainability, and the upliftment of the general public's quality of life. The Center continues to provide world-class excellence in pest management through its various programs focused on plant biosecurity, pest and pesticide management, and public service. Its strengthened researches, human resources, and multi-institutional collaboration make NCPC a dynamic center that meets the needs of various stakeholders including the academic, LGUs, farmers, policymakers, and other government institutions.
Maraming salamat po sa video, Miss Roma. Ang gandang balikan ng ating history. Ano, Freddy? Lalo na
Opo.
para sa ating mga junior researchers para lalo tayong ma-inspire. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga past and current directors and staff na nagtatag at nagpalago ng NCPC. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Ngayon naman po ay ating kilalanin ang mga natatanging staff na bibigyan po natin ng Loyalty Award at itin pong kilalanin ang mga outstanding employees sa iba't ibang kategorya.
For the outstanding reps, senior category, congratulations, Melissa P. Montecalvo. This award comes with a plaque with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Outstanding Researcher Award, Senior Category, to Melissa P. Montecalvo for her notable research accomplishments as University Researcher 3. Her pioneering work on characterization and mass production of entomopathogenic fungi, EPF, of onion armyworm, fall armyworm, and rice brown plant hopper using cost-effective and easy-to-adapt mass production techniques are commendable. Her bioefficacy testings of EPF published in journals index internationally gained recognition not only for herself but also for NCPC. Her involvement in projects on garlic, mango, sugarcane diseases, cosmos, and lantana for aesthetics and as biological pesticides generated basic and applied information. All these have impact in pest management. Given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director. For the outstanding reps, junior category, congratulations, Gideon Aris S. Borgonio. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Outstanding Researcher Award, junior category, to Gideon Aris S. Borgonio for his notable achievements as University Researcher 1 and Project Study Leader on Remote Monitoring of Transboundary Plant Pests, Development of Early Warning System Against Fall Armyworm, Spodoptera frugiperta, through phenology and distribution modeling and surveillance, monitoring and management of new and emerging pests,
of major crops in the Philippines, smarter approaches to reinvigorate agriculture as an industry in the Philippines, Phase 1 and 2, and dietary risk assessment of farmers in Ampalaya deep in insecticides. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium, during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director. For the outstanding administrative staff, outstanding technician, congratulations, Teresita C. Narvacan. This award comes with a plaque with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Outstanding Employee Award, Technician category, to Teresita C. Narvacan for her significant contribution and assistance in various phases of pesticide residue analysis, from field supervised residue trial sampling, handling and preparation, extraction and cleanup procedures, ecotoxicological testing and analysis. For her receptiveness in learning and the analytical skills necessary to perform duties as a laboratory technician, and for her initiative to finish her assigned task without sacrificing quality of work. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director. For the outstanding skilled worker, congratulations, Richard S. Lescano. This award comes with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Outstanding Employee Award, Blue Collar category, to Richard S. Lescano for his excellent performance and dedicated service as Administrative Aide 5, Carpenter 2, for his carpentry works in the overall maintenance of NCPC main building, annex, dormitory, and guest house, making him the most sought repairman by residents and staff. The Socials Committee of NCPC commends him for all the activities held every year for his skills. All this he did with enthusiasm and without prejudice to requesting staff. Given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director. For the outstanding admin personnel, congratulations, Norman R. De La Cruz. This award comes with a plaque with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Outstanding Employee Award, White Collar category, to Norman R. De La Cruz for his excellent performance and service as Administrative Assistant 2. His exemplary behavior and conduct of his duties in the preparation, filing, organizing, safekeeping, and prompt submissions of documents, and acting as property custodian, NCPC's inventory of equipment is in order. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director.
This time, let's recognize the loyalty awardees who served NCPC for more than 21 years. Our first awardee is Mr. Alberto Z. Alonso. NCPC awards this plaque of recognition with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Alberto C. Alonso, Utility Worker 3, for 33 years of loyal and dedicated service in the National Crop Protection Center, given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna, signed Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. Our next loyalty awardee is Ms. Martes V. Atienza. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Marites V. Atienza, Laboratory Technician 2, for 41 years of loyal and meritorious performance in R&D activities at the Pest Management Division of the National Crop Protection Center. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna, signed Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. Our next loyalty awardee is Mr. Noel P. Banyan. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Noel P. Banyan, Agricultural Technician 2, for 30 years of loyal and meritorious performance in R&D activities and at the Plant Biosecurity Division of the National Crop Protection Center. Given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna, signed Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. The next loyalty awardee is Mr. Gubersindo D. Manabanan. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Gubersindo D. Manabanan, Administrative Aid 4, Driver 2, for 21 years of loyal and dedicated service in the National Crop Protection Center, given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna, signed Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. NCPC also awards the plaque of recognition to Ms. Teresita C. Narvacan with the following citation. National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Teresita C. Narvacan, Laboratory Technician 2, for 41 years of loyal and meritorious performance in R&D activities at the Pesticide Management Division of the National Crop Protection Center. Given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna, signed Marcela M. Navacero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. Our next awardee is Mr. Bonifacio A. Navacero. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture, University of the Philippines, Los Baños presents this loyalty award to Mr. Bonifacio A. Navasero, Agricultural Technician 2, for 21 years of loyal and meritorious performance in R&D activities at the Pest Management Division of the National Crop Protection Center, given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. Our last awardee is Mr. Tiborcio D. Reyes. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, presents this Loyalty Award to Tiborcio D. Reyes, Agricultural Technician 2, for 36 years of loyal and meritorious performance in R&D activities at the Pest Management Division of the National Crop Protection Center, given the 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director.
Muli, congratulations po sa ating mga awardees. Isa nga pong masigabong palakpakan sa ating mga awardees. Sana po ay patuloy at lalo pa ninyong pagbutihin ang inyong mga gawain at maging halimbawa para tularan ng mga kasamahan natin dito sa center at sa buong komunidad ng UPLB. Ngayon naman po ay ating kilalanin ang mga individual na naging instrumento para higit pang mapabuti ng center ang pagsilbi sa iba't ibang stakeholders sa larangan ng pagsasaka. Una po, ang ating founding director, Dr. Fernando F. Sanchez Sr. Ang tribute po na ito ay may plaque na may pagsiping, National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, pays tribute to Fernando F. Sanchez Sr. as the founding director of the National Crop Protection Center. Through his efforts, the center became a comprehensive unit on pest management in the university. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. Pangalawa po, ang ating former UPLB Chancellor, walang iba kundi si Dr. Fernando F. Sanchez Jr. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, pays tribute to Fernando C. Sanchez Jr. as the 9th Chancellor of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, for refurbishing the main and extension buildings of NCPC and for the additional plantilla positions for researchers and administrative staff of NCPC. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Abenga, NCPC Director. At pangatlo po, ang ating former Director, Dr. Gil L. Magsino. The National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, pays tribute to Dr. Gil L. Magsino as the first director of the National Crop Protection Center after the declustering of the crop protection cluster in 2016. For his exemplary leadership boosting the R&D initiatives of NCPC until his retirement in August 2020. Given this 17th of May 2021 at NCPC Auditorium, during the 45th anniversary of the National Crop Protection Center, College of Agriculture and Food Science, University of the Philippines, Los Baños, College, Laguna. Signed, Marcela M. Navasero, Awards Committee Chair, and Melvin D. Ebuenga, NCPC Director. Ngayon naman po ay ating hihingan ng kaunting mensahe mula po sa ating mga tributes. Una po kay Dr. Sanchez Sr. Sir Sanchez.
Okay. Dad, mag-thank you ka.
Ano?
Mag-thank you. Mag-thank you.
Ano ka mo?
Mag-thank you ka.
Oh, thank you.
Yung magsalita ka.
Thank you po.
Saan ba yan?
Ayun po.
Ayun.
So, isang masigabong palakpakan po para kay Dr. Sanchez Sr. Maraming salamat po, sir. Pangalawa naman po na ating hihingan ng mensahe ay walang iba kundi si Dr. Sanchez Jr. Sir?
Good afternoon. Pasensya na po at magkatabi po kami ng tatay ko. Kaya po nag-e-echo. So, i-mute ko sa kanya tapos sandali lang po at okay. Ang sabi niya sa akin, ako na daw ang magbigay ng kanyang message or papasalamat sa buong NCPC organization. So kanina po naka-earphones po siya para marinig po yung lahat ng mensahe niyo sa program. And siya as you can see, hindi lang siya makangiti ng pero masayang-masaya po siya kasi gusto niya talaga magpasalamat at naaalala niyo pa rin po pala po siya at binigyan niyo siya ng tribute this 45 years of NCPC. So my dad would like to thank everyone, of course, Dr. Melvin Ebuenga, President Director of NCPC, is very happy that NCPC is doing good. And of course, to the staff, research staff, and all na naaalala niya. Sabi niya, ang babata na nung nakikita ko sa monitor, hindi niya na makilala. Ang nakikilala na lang yata niya dyan sila, yung mga oldies, yung mga inawardan ng Loyalty Award. So basically, of course, naalala niya dyan si Doc Mario at Doc Marcela Navasero, of course, Hill, and everyone that's during his term. So sabi niya, ang tagal na ng NCPC, 45 years, kami naalala niya pa yung kanyang pagkuha ng presidential decree sa Malacanang 45 years ago, together with Doc Dean Cled Perez. At hindi po umuwi ang tatay ko niya na isang gabi, kinabahan po ang nanay ko kasi na-stranded po sila nung binagyo pa rin po sila ni Dr. Perez at binaha sa highway at hindi nakauwi sa bahay. Dala-dala yung presidential decree na kinuha nila sa Malacanang given by the former president, the late President Ferdinand Marcos. So, masaya po siya at nagpapasalamat sa inyong tribute na binigay. Didiretsuhin ko na rin. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat rin at nagulat ako. Katabi ko po yung founding director na senior sa pagbigay nyo ng tribute. Alam nyo, if you remember, siguro yung mga bata na remember 8 to 9 years ago when I was still Vice Chancellor, I made a promise to NCPC that if given a chance, let me quote, if given a chance, I will help NCPC regain its former glory. It was given during a consultation meeting with NCPC staff regarding the centralized laboratory. So I said and committed myself, if given a chance, I will help NCPC regain its former glory. And I hope during my term as Chancellor, I have done the best I can to help NCPC go back, because NCPC, I believe, is a relevant and still very relevant institution that would help Philippine agriculture to develop. So, kaya po, ang instruction ko po nun sa HRDO, kasi importante po manpower, ang sabi ko, lahat ng magre-retire na NCPC item, ibalik na sa NCPC. Alam niyo po, when I was going out last year as your 9th Chancellor, pinareview ko po yung plantilla item na NCPC. And I discovered that only 50% of the plantilla item of NCPC is with NCPC. So 50% of the item is still out from other units ng university. So imagine if you have 100% plantilla complement, I think a lot can be done in the realm of crop protection by NCPC and service to the country. So with that, I would like to thank also the support of the DA, Department of Agriculture Secretary William Dar, because of his continued support to NCPC. Hindi ko po siya napasalamatan last October when I was going out, na sinabi niya sa akin, Dindo, bibigyan ko ang NCPC o UPLB total of 100 million. And 50 million yan is NCPC. I think it's with you already sa Fall Army Worm Research. And I would like to formally thank DA Secretary William Dar for that support to the university and of course to NCPC. So ganyan ka-relevant pa rin po ang NCPC. Huwag kayong matitinag. May role kayo sa Philippine agriculture as the National Research Center for Crop Protection sa buong bansa. So on that note, maraming salamat po. At maraming salamat po kay Chancellor Dong Camacho, Jose Camacho Jr. for his continued support to NCPC. And of course, maraming salamat rin po kay Dean Elpidio Abisit Jr. for his continued support to NCPC. So maraming salamat and have a nice day and happy 45th anniversary to the National Crop Protection Center. Doc Melvin, Doc Hill, maraming salamat sa suporta during my term.
Maraming po salamat, Chancy.
Ayun, maraming salamat po, Sir Sanchez Sr. at Sir Sanchez Jr. At ngayon naman po ating pakinggan ang mensahe mula sa ating mensahe mula sa ating former Director, Dr. Magsino. Sir Hill?
Nababasag po yung boses ko. First of all, no, hindi ko lang kung ano sasabihin ko, pero maraming salamat at hindi ko rin inaasahan itong recognition na ito. Una sa lahat, no, history talaga ito. Ako po'y natutuwa. Actually, 41 years din ako in service sa UPLB. Naging 39 lang dahil nag-leave ako ng 2 years. Ang pinakamagandang nangyari, I think, sa aking buhay, ay nag-start ako sa UPLB, sa National Crop Protection Center, under the leadership of our founding director, Dr. Fernando Sanchez Sr. At ako po'y natutuwa na mag-retire naman ako, another Fernando Sanchez, pero junior na. Doon po ang nag-start ng career ko sa Senior Sanchez at nagtapos po ang aking career. Ako po'y natutuwa, another Fernando Sanchez Jr., our Chancellor. Yun, dalawang Fernando Sanchez po yung henerasyon ng umpisa na aking career sa UPLB. Hindi ko po makakalimutan kung paano po nag-start ang ating founding director, paano niya po ipinundar talaga ang NCPC with his whole heart and commitment and dedication sa NCPC. At hindi ko rin makakalimutan during my directorship, si Chancellor Dindo Sanchez Jr. Napakalaki talaga ng naitulong niya sa NCPC. I will not forget that. At ang buong NCPC po hindi pwedeng makalimutan ang malaking naitulong kung bakit ang NCPC from the clustering nakapag-umpisa uli to perform the NCPC mandate. Dahil po sa malaking tulong ni former Chancellor Dindo. Ang nasa isip ko, kailangan niya talagang tulungan ng NCPC kasi papaluin siya ng tatay niya pag hindi niya tayo tinulungan. Kasi laging, pag kami po ay nagkakakamusahan ni Dr. Sanchez, ni Founding Director Sanchez Sr., lagi niya sinasabi sa akin, Hil, kamusta ang NCPC? Kamusta ba si Dindo dyan? Yan. Ganyan lagi eh. So, sabi ko, talagang hindi po kami pinabayaan ni Chancellor Sanchez at hindi po kami magiging back to the map ng crop protection kung wala po talaga sa tulong ni former Chancellor Sanchez. And of course, sa aking inabutan din si Dean Supangco at si Dean Pids, napakalaki po ng naitulong nila sa NCPC. So mula po sa aking puso muli, from our founding director, sa lahat ng naging directors at sa ating present director, Melvin, salamat sa patuloy na pagbibigay ng inyong lahat ng makakaya para po ang mandate ng NCPC ay maipamahagi hindi lang sa university, kundi sa talagang higit na nangangailangan sa ating mga magsasaka. Kaya ito po ang akin lang masasabi sa ating 45th NCPC anniversary. I would like to congratulate ang ating President Director, Melvin, sa ating Deputy AA kasi April Alviar, pinaigsi ko na lang si Deputy AA, sa mga division heads and staff, no? Sa lahat po ng awardees, sa reps and admin personnel. Magpatuloy po tayo sa pagtutulungan, patuloy po nating ibangon ang NCPC. Ang PESTE po, hindi po yan mawawala. Kaya ang NCPC, hindi po yan mawawala. Kaya maging PESTE tayo. Maging PESTE tayo sa lahat ng PESTE. Yan. Pestihin natin ang mga PESTE. Yan ang ating gagawin. To reshape, sabi nyo nga, reshaping pest management. So, if I may suggest, no, sa 46th anniversary, tingnan natin ano yung 46 mature technologies ng NCPC sa 46th anniversary na nag-contribute to reshape pest management para may continuity yung inyong theme. As I've said, pestihin natin ang mga peste. Huwag tayong patatalo sa mga tunay na peste. Pestihin natin sila, pero maging natural enemies tayo sa ating mga kapwa. Marami pong salamat sa recognition ito. Hindi ko po ito makakalimutan. At muli ang pagbati sa inyo pong lahat. Congratulations again.
Tunay pong na-challenge at na-inspire kami, lalo na po yung mga junior researchers na sasalo nitong NCPC after po ng mga ating senior staff. Maraming salamat po at tunay po kaming na-inspire. Maraming salamat po sa inyong kontribusyon at pagmamahal sa NCPC at ganun din po ang aming pagmamahal para sa NCPC. Isa po ulit na masigabong palakpakan sa ating founding director ng NCPC, Dr. Fernando Sanchez Sr., sa atin pong former UPLB Chancellor, Fernando Sanchez Jr., at sa atin pong former NCPC Director, Dr. Hil Magsino. Actually po, ngayong araw ay very blessed po tayo dahil tayo po ay pinaunlakan ng ating Department of Agriculture Secretary William D. Dar sa ating anniversary despite po ng kanyang very busy schedule. Ngayon po ay aking inaanyayahan ng ating secretary upang magbigay ng mensahe. Bigyan po natin siya ng isang masigabong virtual palakpakan. Secretary Dar.
Yeah, maraming salamat po, Ms. Marisa Montecalvo. Let me recognize the men and women of the National Crop Protection Center on your 45th anniversary today. And it is worth really giving tribute to the former directors, mas lalo na yung founding director ng NCPC, si Dr. Fernando Sanchez Sr. At sa lahat na sumunod sa kanya hanggat nung si Hil Magsino ay nag-retire last year. I also would like to recognize the former Chancellor of UPLB, Chancellor Dindo Sanchez Jr. Ganon din ang ating present Chancellor dito sa UPLB at sa lahat po ng opisyales ng UPLB, kagaya ng College of Agriculture and Food Science, si Dr. Elpidio Agbisit Jr. At ang director ng NCPC na si Director Melvin Ebuenza. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Let me also congratulate yung mga iba't ibang awardees ngayon, taon na ito, dun sa iba't ibang mga contribution ninyo at yung loyalty of service. You all deserve these awards that have been bestowed upon you today. So congratulations once more. Alam niyo, for more than 4 decades now, the National Crop Protection Center have been a beacon of hope to the country and a vast wellspring of development-oriented research and concrete innovative outputs. I know pretty well that most of your research outputs have now been utilized in a big way. And maganda yung sinabi ni Hil kanina, it would be good for the leadership now of NCPC today to at least even just for your top 10 research outputs that have now contributed immensely into the pest management efforts of the country in a big way, I said, to be properly studied, have an impact assessment of these top 10 pest management research outputs of NCPC. Because this will give you the opportunity to really say, yes, NCPC continues to be relevant, and NCPC also needs additional financial support to do much more development-oriented research today and in the future. At let's continue to train, capacitate more of the change agents in the national as well as regional, provincial areas. Because increasingly, today you have seen even the non-important pests becoming very important due to climate change. So climate change has been one of the bigger challenges that have impacted into pest management today. And your team reshaping pest management is up vis-a-vis the big challenges brought about by climate change. Of course, the loss of biodiversity, severe land degradation, and desertification to some extent also have affected and have now created a perfect storm with the climate change impacts. And so today you have more of these more virulent pests affecting the crop industry in the country today. It is also worth noting that NCPC has been an essential part in our goals in advancing the country's food security and rural supportability through an effective pest management program. You know, dito sa Bayanihan 2, starting last year, it also gave us the opportunity to strengthen the pest management efforts of the Department of Agriculture, of course in tandem with the support that we give continuously to NCPC. And so by July this year, so it would be a strengthened RCPC setup in the whole of the Department of Agriculture. And you will have a strong partner that will do much more the pest management efforts that are needed in many ways, managing the problems today in this fall armyworm, for instance, in this problem of the banana industry in Davao. And there are many other emerging transboundary pests coming from, you know, the illegal shipment of commodities to some extent. So clearly the mandate of NCPC in tandem with our RCPCs are, you know, you are more than relevant. And we hope you have that capacity, not only to look at the present concerns on pest management, but even have this foresight analysis or futures thinking for one. I think this has been mentioned early on by Dean Agbisit. I would like to believe that this is now the time on your 45th founding anniversary to really reshape pest management and to consider itong mga transboundary pests that have importance to Philippine agriculture. So I would like to believe that this is the time to put that program in place, strengthen if there is one already, and surely the Department of Agriculture will be one of your strong partners in seeing to it that this anticipatory type of activities, this management of transboundary pests will have to be properly managed and handled. I am of the belief that NCPC is the transboundary center in regard to pest management. So with that, you will continue to get support from the Department of Agriculture. And as I've said, we are here not only to catalyze your growth and development, but also to support this new thinking, this futures thinking that we have to put in place today for the future. So we will, as I've said, we are commending the National Crop Protection Center for your continuous contribution to Philippine agriculture. And of course, the collaboration that you have with us is strong. I would like to believe that can be further strengthened for all of us having a common shared long-term goals. Ang agrikultura ay ang daming problema ngayon, but in spite of that, Philippine agriculture last year stood the most resilient sector, having only 0.02% contraction in terms of the growth in the GDP of the country. Kung nakita natin na agrikultura is the most resilient, then it simply means that agriculture could be one of the key pillars to enhance economic recovery of this country. Now, the first quarter performance of the sector today, this year, only, again, the contraction of agriculture was 1.2%, 1.2%. While the contraction of industry is 4.7% and services is 4.4%. So the pattern continues to be shown that yes, agriculture as a whole is really very resilient, but you need the wherewithal to continuously enhance the capacities of our farming and fishing sectors to now use modern technologies, to now have more innovations in place so that the productivity levels per unit area will also increase. We need to enhance higher levels of food sufficiency because of the global distortions happening. So every step of the way, we would like to believe that the science sector, the academic sector like that of UPLB continues to be very relevant in terms of really transforming Philippine agriculture in general. I have identified 4 major pillars of transformation of Philippine agriculture. Number 1 is farm consolidation. Number 2 is modernization of agriculture. Number 3 is industrialization. And number 4 is professionalization. I would like to encourage UPLB as a whole to get involved more actively in terms of your technical support, your research for development activities, so that we will be able to really have more innovations, have more technologies that can propel higher levels of productivity. I'm also inviting the whole of UPLB to the National Food Security Summit that will be held starting tomorrow for 2 days. So May 18, May 19, and there are many platforms to get linked. You can just look at the links in our website because there are good discussions to be made. There are already inputs coming from 16 regional food summits already done for the last 1 month. And so this will come up to the National Food Summit and additional ideas will be considered for us to really put the directions under the new normal. So again, maraming salamat. thank you for this opportunity. And let me congratulate once more the National Crop Protection Center on your 45th anniversary. Mabuhay kayong lahat. God bless us all.
Ayun, maraming salamat po sa inyong mensahe at patuloy na pagsuporta sa center at sa buong UPLB. Isang palakpakan nga po, malakas, para sa ating secretary.
Thank you po, Secretary.
At salamat din po sa mga suggestions para mapaganda ang serbisyo ng ating center. Asahan po ninyo na ang buong suporta ng center at ng buong UPLB sa pagsuporta sa mga programa ng Department of Agriculture sa lubos ng aming makakaya. Ngayon, tayo naman po ay mapalad that ating Chancellor, Dr. Jose V. Camacho Jr. could celebrate with us virtually. Ngayon, pakinggan po natin ang mensahe ng ating Chancellor. Isang round of applause nga po para sa ating Chancellor.
To the Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, Honorable William Dar, to the Dean of the College of Agriculture and Food Science, Dr. Elpidio Agbiset Jr., and to the Director of the National Crop Protection Center, Mr. Melvin Iwenga, and to our honorees today, the outstanding personnel and loyalty awardees of the center. Former NCPC Director Gil Magsino, our NCPC pillar, Dr. Fernando Sanchez Sr., and former UPLB Chancellor, Dr. Fernando Sanchez Jr., and to the Executive Committee, Research Extension, professional and administrative staff of NCPC, and to all our guests, good morning. Happy 45th anniversary, NCPC. Like the precious gem sapphire that symbolizes 45th year, NCPC has maintained its durability and has stood the test of time for 4.5 decades. Your research and public service efforts to solve plant diseases and pest infestation since the 1970s cannot be underestimated and will remain as a bright spot in the contemporary history of Philippine agriculture. And with the theme, Reshaping Pest Management, responding to challenging times through relevant and unwavering research and extension. This year's anniversary celebration of NCPC is an opportune time to contemplate on what the center has accomplished in the past and to strategize on what it can further do as it approaches its golden year. A few years onto your 50th year is made extra challenging not only by the ongoing pandemic, but also by problems besetting Philippine agriculture. The biggest threat so far is the fall armyworm infestation in various provinces. But true to its long-time tradition of proactive and quick response to urgent and pressing crop protection problems, NCPC moved fast and timely in addressing this issue. And during my visit at NCPC in December 2020, 2 months after assuming the post of UPLB Chancellor, I, together with our management team, was delighted to learn that as early as 2019, NCPC has been conducting various researches toward finding ways to solve the fall armyworm. I understand that these research and extension activities continue with funding from the Department of Science and Technology and the Department of Agriculture, and that more proposals are waiting for approval to pursue more R&D that will solve these and other crop protection issues in the Philippines. This was signified during the visit of DA at the NCPC in January this year. In our collective effort to future-proof not only UPLB, but also the country's agricultural sector, I entrust the future-proofing of the country's plant health to NCPC with our esteemed career scientists, our senior experts, and up-and-coming researchers in plant pathology and entomology at NCPC, together with its hardworking support staff. I am confident that the center's tradition of excellent crop protection research and public service will continue to persist amidst the difficulties that we are all facing. On our part, at the UPLB administration, rest assured that we will do our best to provide the necessary support and linkages so that NCPC will continue to remain productive and relevant. I also wish to recognize the efforts and the initiatives of the past leaderships in bringing NCPC to where it is today. Finally, I congratulate the NCPC's reps, the administrative staff who are honored today as outstanding personnel and loyalty awardees. May your example inspire your colleagues to always pursue honor and excellence in service to the university and our people. Our precious human resources will always remain as our best asset as we pursue a future-proof UPLB and Philippine agriculture. Once again, I wish NCPC a happy anniversary celebration this week. Thank you and stay safe. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Chancellor Blasio. Kasama niyo po ang NCPC sa pag-future-proof ng UPLB. Salamat din po sa tiwala at suporta sa aming mga initiatives. Ngayon naman po ay dumako tayo sa pa-quiz, trivia question, para po malighten natin yung mood. Ano po? Meron po kaming 3 tanong na hinanda dito at alam ko pong masasagot po ito ng ating mga nakatutok sa YouTube at saka dito sa Zoom. Pasalamatan din po natin si Miss Roma dahil siya po yung nag-sponsor ng 500 pesos para po sa premyo ng makakasagot ng tama. Ready na po ba ang lahat? Ready ka na, Freddy?
Ready po, ate.
Okay, sige. Para po sumagot, pwede po niyo pong i-type sa chat box yung sagot niyo po. At nakatutok naman po si Miss Roma sa YouTube kung sakaling may sasagot po doon. Okay, ready? Okay, question po number 1. Sa anong research center nagmula ang NCPC? po, pakitype po ng inyong mga sagot sa ating chat box. Dapat po ay kumpleto. Okay. Ang una po nakasagot ay si Sir Jasper Sarmiento. Congrats, Jasper. May 500 ka kay Ate Roma.
Congrats, Jasper.
Okay, next question, Freddy.
Pangalawang tanong po, sino ang ika-anim na director ng NCPC? Pakibigay ang kompletong pangalan, may first name, middle initial at surname. Time starts now. Okay.
Parang kasama yun dun sa video kanina. Ano, Freddy? Pinakita?
Opo, Ate Mel. So, inaantay pa natin kung
magbibigay ba tayo ng another clue?
kung sino ang makakasagot ng tama. 500 pesos po para sa tamang makakasagot ng ating katanungan.
Magbigay siguro tayo ng another clue, Freddy.
Okay, sige po ate para magkaroon sila ng idea.
Sige. Ang director po natin ito, ang kauna-unahang babaeng director ng NCPC. Kauna-unahan at tanging, di ba? Only.
Opo ate, siya din po ang nag-iisang director ng ating center.
Okay,
At
Freddy,
ang unang sumagot ay walang iba kundi si Miriam Montserrat. Congratulations po. May tama ang pangalan with first name, middle initial at surname. Congratulations po ulit, Ma'am Miriam Montserrat. Para naman po sa pangatlong trivia.
Sige, sa pangatlong question natin, sa anong PD na itatag ang NCPC?
Okay, so nagre-research na po ata yung iba nating kasamahan.
Oo nga. Okay, may nakasagot na po si Dr. Marita Pinili. Ang tama pong sagot ay PD 936. Congratulations po sa mga nanalo.
Congratulations po ulit, Ma'am Pinili, Ma'am Montserrat at kay Mr. Sarmiento Jasper.
At salamat din, Freddy, sa ating sponsor, si Roma.
Opo.
Sa kanyang magagaling ang premyo.
So maraming salamat po sa inyo sa pagsagot sa ating mga trivia questions at congratulations po ulit sa ating mga winners. At para naman po sa ating closing remarks, tinatawagan po natin ang ating Deputy Director, walang iba kundi si April N. Alviar. Ma'am April?
Recorded video yata yung kay Ate April. Siguro habang iniintay natin na ma-load yun, pwede bang mag-group photo muna tayo, Freddy?
Okay po ate.
Sige po. Pakibukas po ng ating camera at ibigay ang ating sweetest smile.
So okay, yung mga hindi pa po nakapagbukas ng camera, paki-open po natin ang ating mga camera para po sa ating group photo. Okay, so ayan po, unti-unti na pong nag-o-online po lahat.
Intayin muna natin lahat. Freddy?
Okay, so ayan po.
Parami na ng parami.
Nakikita na po natin ang mga naggugwapuhan at mga magagandang mukha ng ating mga kasamahan dito po sa center at sa mga alumni po natin. Okay, Ate Mel, ready na po ba kayong kumuha ng picture?
Sige. Okay, sweetest smile po in 1, 2, 3. Isa pa po.
Isa pa po.
Okay, maraming salamat po.
Thank you po. Ma'am Roma, okay na po kaya ang ating closing remarks?
Mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. Happy 45th anniversary NCPC. First of all, allow me to thank our guests today for accepting our invitation to this very special occasion. We are sincerely thankful to them for being with us despite their busy schedule and the situation we are facing today. We are very grateful not only for joining us today, but for making this day possible. This event marks the culmination of a 45-year story, a story that began with a very humble beginning. As all of you may know, the National Crop Protection Center was started by a dedicated man who established the Crop Protection Training Extension from the Rodent Research Center, and exerted efforts together with the dedicated research staff of the center to become a comprehensive unit on pest management in the university. Also, this recognition is a token of appreciation for the effort and support of these individuals in making the NCPC where it is right now, the Center of Excellence in Crop Protection. Today, the center continues to fulfill that vision, and it was not easy task to do because of the situation we are facing right now, a major adjustment in meeting this new normal. The ability to do this effectively has been made possible because of your initiative and dedication in serving the farmers and agriculturists in the country. Kudos to the men and women of NCPC. NCPC is always ready to serve the people and the country. Again, we are inviting you to the other activities for the celebration of this anniversary. And we are hoping that you will still be with us and cherish the time we have spent here together and will remember this day. Lastly, much appreciation to all the committees who put the event together. Again, happy anniversary and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Deputy Director April Alviar. Happy anniversary nga po sa ating lahat. Freddy, bago natin tapusin itong ating programa, ilahad siguro natin yung ating lineup of activities. Unahin ko yung activity natin for tomorrow, May 18, Tuesday. At 1:30 p.m. po, tayo ay magkakaroon ng stakeholders consultation. Ito ay virtual. Freddy? Freddy, excuse me, nakamute ka.
So, opo, Mel. So, 1:30 to 5 p.m. po ito. And sa May 19 naman po at 9 a.m., NCPC testimonial po. And at 1 p.m. ang ating TikTok challenge po.
Nag-record ka na ba ng video, Freddy? Sasali ka ba sa TikTok?
Meron na po.
Meron na siya, sige. Antabayan na namin yan. I think ipopost yan sa Facebook natin, tapos may online voting. Kung tama, kung gano'n. Siya, sige. I-heart mo rin yung entry namin, ha? Okay, sige. So May 26 naman, magkakaroon po tayo ng ika-4 na episode ng webinar series. Ang title po ay Crops, Diseases Beyond Boundaries. Know the Transboundary Diseases of 3 Cs. Ito po yung cassava, cacao, and corn. Meron po tayong 3 speakers, si Dr. Marie Pinili, si Mr. Freddy Signabon, at si Miss Mary Joy Mendoza.
So ayun po ang mga incoming activities natin sa ating anniversary, and sana ay maka-attend po tayo at makisaya sa ating anibersaryo ngayong taong 2021. Muli kami po, ako si Freddy.
Ako po si Melissa.
At sabay-sabay po nating tunghayan at i-celebrate ang ating 45th anniversary po. Maraming salamat po. Happy anniversary po sa lahat.
Salamat po. Happy anniversary.
Anniversary to all.
Hi, Sir Hill.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary po.
Congratulations, Director Melvin and Deputy AA.
Thanks.
Thank you po.
Have a good day.
Happy Aniv. Thank you po sa parangal.
Thank you.
Salamat po.
Congrats!
Thank you po.
Thank you po.